With part 2 of the Easter program coming out on Friday, let's talk about free training. Let's talk about how to get training so you can pull LTDs like this Lamar Jackson when the new ones drop on Friday. In this video, I'm going to show you how to get so much free training in order to be ready for the Easter program. So let's get started. We know with the Easter program that it has 2 parts. So we had the first part already, and we still have like the candy rerolls and the training rerolls, but I do not think you should be opening any of the training rerolls just yet, at least until the new LTDs come out on Friday. When you want to get some free training, it's always important to look at old sets. There's some sets that give you some free training, and I'm going to show you a couple right now, but that will change based off when as many people see this video. The more people that see the video, the less likely it'll work at that moment, but don't be upset. You can do this a couple days later, a week later. People forget about these sets, and if you remember them, they will have some free training in them. So let's start with the first one here. What I like the most at the moment is going to be in this Campus Heroes. We know that Reggie Bush right now has a master, a Sugar Rush master, and to complete this set, they cost about 13,000. They might have gone up. No, 13,000 each. And the Reggie Bush currently is selling for about 40 to 45,000. Here is the Reggie Bush set. So I completed it. Like I said, I spent 13,000 per 89. I had to buy 3 of them. So you're able to get the Reggie Bush, no power up, but you can pick any of the 89s, right? So if you need, for any reason, if you're just looking for training, it doesn't matter who you pick because you're gonna quick sell these cards. But if you're looking for specific cards who are getting upgrades and things like that, we know Reggie White is most likely going to be getting an upgrade very soon. If you want to pick up this Reggie White here, you can hold him until his card comes out. Okay, someone like Brian Dawkins has a card. Okay, anyone who has a card like this John Hanna, the Mike Pouncey, they have upgrades. But if you're just going for training, it doesn't matter who you pick because you're just gonna quick sell it. So here you go, you have the Reggie Bush, and then you have the 389s. So like I said, I paid 13,000 coins for each of the 89s, and he sells for about 40 to 45,000. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna list this card for about 45,000 coins, put it up for like the hour. If it doesn't sell, I'll lower the price, but about 45,000 coins, and then I get some really cheap training. We have these 3 cards. We have Brian Dawkins, the Reggie White. Per card, you get back 788 training. All 3 of them will get back 2,364 training. So as you can see, we're going to sell the Reggie Bush for about 45,000 coins. After tax, we'll get 40. We paid about 13,000 coins each for them. So we pretty much got our training for free. If we end up selling the Reggie Bush for about 40,000 instead, that means we got the training for 1.44 coins per, and training is sitting about 3 coins per training right now. So still even cheap training at the worst case. Another set that I really like is going to be the 93 Most Feared. The Randy Moss is still going for about like 90 to 100,000 coins. All right, and the Most Feared 90s are about 25,000 coins each. So pretty much pay 100,000 coins to build Randy Moss. If you can sell them for about 100,000, you're going to get back 91,000, and you'll get back 5,000 training at a cost of 1.64. Here's the Randy Moss set right here. We can pick the Randy Moss and his power up, and then you can go ahead and pick any of these 90s that you want. Doesn't really matter who you want unless you need them particularly for that for your team. But there you go. That's gonna be 5,000 training, and Randy Moss sells between 85 and 100,000. I've definitely sold him for 100,000. His price varies quite a bit. Right now, he might be a little bit down, but yeah, no, he's going for about 100,000. He's sold for about 100,000, so it's not too bad. Like I said, we'll pay for 5,000 training. We will pay a little bit cheaper, right? We'll pay that like 1.4 coins per training, which is still solid price. Will help me get some good re-rolls on Friday. And then again, you can sell the Randy Moss for probably about like just the power up for about like probably like 1,000. Yeah, I'll list it for 2,000, and it should eventually sell. This next set right here that you can see, this Deion Sanders, this one is not really profitable / free trading at the moment, but there is an egg that has the Dallas Cowboy colors. It has prime time on like the clock. It's an extravagant egg. People are thinking he's going to be a Deion Sanders card. So I expect him to be getting an upgrade, which means that his 94 overall cornerback card should go up in value. Hence why it might not be a bad idea to build some of these now. Maybe it's not free training at the moment, but once it does come out, you can get these these 392 overall NCATs for pretty much free training if he gets the upgrade and he goes for quite a bit. So that's gonna be like my long shot right there. It's gonna be like potential to make some really good free training right now. Okay, so there's another set that you can possibly do. There's a lot of other sets that are bringing in free training. You need to go in and check a lot of them because they change so often. I'm on PlayStation, it might be different on Xbox and things like that. I do see the market going up. Okay, we were supposed to get the team champions today. It's currently Tuesday when I'm recording this video. It'll go out on Wednesday, but team champions will be going out in game on Wednesday, probably at the time of you watching this video. So there will be, the market should take a jump, especially with these new team champions and depending on what we need for those sets. Another set that you should be looking at doing is going to be these champion sets. You get some free candy or very close to free candy, like cheap candy, by doing some of these sets. It's not a bad idea to get some of these 96 overall players for about 115,000 coins or less. So you can see one here for 110. If you can sit here and snipe, grab them for about 110,000 coins or 115,000 coins. You can hold them until Friday. When the new set comes out, you can build them and get some really cheap candy that way as well. At the moment, at the time of recording, training is sitting around 3.13. I do expect some of the training to go up in value. I definitely recommend you grabbing some now if you need some for Friday for the LTDs in rerolls. So looking at 95s for about 80,000 coins or under is a solid price, and then 97s for like 165 and under. Just have a quick look here and then go ahead and find those cards on the auction house for as cheap as possible. The best thing to start with in the auction house is go by the quality. Start with whatever you feel comfortable, how many coins you have. So the more coins you have, the higher overalls you can go after. But let's start with the 94 to 95s. We're gonna go by each position first, and we're gonna sort by newest. Okay, once we sort by newest, we're gonna be looking for 95s for under 80,000 coins. Okay, if we can find any of these 95s for under 80,000, we're gonna pick them up. All right, you might have to search for a little bit. The market is a little up right now, so it's gonna take you some time, but there definitely is some there's definitely some profit to be made here. There's a 95 for 85,000. I would like to get it for a little bit cheaper. Just go ahead, go through them, search the auctions here, and you will find some for quite cheap. If that filter's not working, move on to like the 92 to 93s, 90 to 91s. Just check what the quick sell values are. Make sure you're getting them for the cheapest possible price. Once the new LTDs for the Sugar Rush promo comes out, you can start doing some of these rerolls, the 88 plus, the 92 plus. They're going to be in either of those. And then you can convert some of that cheap training that you purchased and turn that into candy by quick selling these players if you want to, okay? So very simple, you go ahead, you open this pack, and then whatever you get, you can quick sell it. But the best bet for these rerolls is definitely going to be selling the cards individually because there's profit in that. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that sub button down below, and I'll catch you with another one very soon.